So, Gabriel, it's the ascension flame, connected to the root chakra. The white flame, we want to ascend, we have to work with, we need to work with the white flame and with Gabriel. And, also Gibor, which is hero. One translation of Gabriel is the hero of God. And this is the energy on the left. The left is it's our intuitive side. It's the energy of understanding, feeling. The left side, the right side of the brain, which is the left side of the body, and Gabriel, of course, it's needed to balance out the Michaelic energy. It's this power that women have. The left side is considered the feminine. Women have this power of continuity, of going on, of not being stopped, of keeping the family going, of overcoming, maybe more than men. So anyway, it's the left side of the body, but of course it's also on the right, but more on the left. This energy, in the New Age, if you've been in a New Age type meeting, when you want to receive energy from heaven, you pick up your left hand, not your right usually, because it's considered that the left is the receiving hand. So if you want to connect to above, like the ascension flame does, you stick up your left hand to receive, whereas right hand is giving. But so the ascension flame is connected with that energy of sticking up the left hand. So also Gabriel blows the horn, and it's coded into his name. Ga is connected always with big. In English you have the word great. In Hebrew you have many words. All Gamal, which is camel. Grande in Spanish. Always the gimel is connected to the ga, which is big. Gabriel blows the horn. The br is connected to the Hebrew word briut, which is creation. It's that, like Gabriel, aside from being the guardian of the ascension flame, it's connected with the creation energy very much. That blast of the gimel, the ga, it activates, and it's his horn blowing. So the B in Gabriel, it's also the Big Bang. It has to do with creation, also very much in Hebrew. The Beit Resh in Briut, and then it's an L conversion system. So Gabriel on the left, and there's a mudra for Gabriel. It's the thumb and the longest finger, okay? The thumb and the second finger. Well, it has to be the second finger. It has to be the longest finger, because that's the energy. It's the Gav energy, the back energy, the ascension flame energy that spans heaven and earth. It's got to be the longest finger, because that's what Gabriel is all about, that ascension flame, that blast of the horn that connects above and below. So that's the mudra, the finger position that holds the energy of Gabriel. Thumb and second finger of the long finger. Okay? It's coded. His name is coded. His energy is coded in our body, and especially on the left side, and also in this mudra. Now let's go to Oriel, okay? Oriel is, in the Hebrew system, Oriel in front of me, okay? Oriel, in Jonathan Goldman, you learn the sounds of the chakras. And the base, like the second chakra, if I remember, it's this ooh sound. It's this powerful forward-going energy. It's like this fire energy, and Oriel is connected also with the color red and also with the color gold. And if you feel this sound, you have to learn to feel deeply into these sounds, and you have to find your own meanings. But for me, anyway, the Oriel sound, your lips go forward. Everything about in your mouth goes forward as you say or. Or is light. Aleph of Resh means light, and everything in the mouth, the whole nature of the sound is about going forward. So Oriel in front of me, and Oriel promises in one of Doreen Virtue's cards that he's the psychologist angel. If we have any problems, mental problems, call on his name, and he will use his sacred fire to burn forward and through this blockage. So he promises that in one of her card decks. So this Uriel energy, it's also the mental, connected to the mental, to the aspect of light, and Uriel in front of me, and that in Hebrew it's Aleph Vav Resh. We have the Vav right in the middle of the Aleph Vav Resh, and that Vav is actually our energy center, our energy core, right in the middle of our body. It's also very connected to the energy core, our central energy core in the middle of our body, in the middle of our being. That's also Uriel, okay? So Uriel is the thumb and the third finger, okay? That's the mudra that contains the energy of this great being of three, this great being of Uriel that goes forward. And so Uriel in front of you, Uriel clears the way. Uriel will light the way, burn through the blockages. It's coded in the sounds of his name, and coded in the mudra of the three. The third name, third angel. Three, if you look at 3 points, it makes an angle, a triangle. And that middle point, it goes forward. It's like the blade of a spear, okay? The form of a spear. It's a triangle, that three. That third middle point is represented by the 3 letters in Aleph Vav Resh in Uriel. And that energy of the pointedness of the 3, the catalyst, language of the 3, as Cont says. 3 is always the catalyst, that spark. Okay, and the final, last, and certainly not least, is Raphael. Raphael is the 4th, the balance. He's about giving balance, giving safety, giving support. Raphael is the healing angel. Raphael is the healing angel. And it's all coded. Again, it's coded. So, Ra, or sometimes in Hebrew they say Raphael. And the Ra is the ancient name of the sun god in the Egyptian theology. Ra, it's that when you say the sound Ra, it's a burst of power. The word radiation comes from Ra. It has to be. Radiation can't be any other sound, any other word. It can't be tree, can't be chair. It has that quality of the Ra. And so radiation begins with the RA. So Raphael he's got our back. He's the healer, he's the support. The Phi takes that wide, powerful burst of the Ra and focuses it, okay? The Phi. Why does the word focus begin with an F? Because there's something in the nature of the F sound, or the Fe in the Hebrew, the F in the English. There's something in the nature of that which is connected to focus, to finite, to make something pointed. So Raphael, what he does and who he is coded in the sounds of his name. And the mudra, of course, for Raphael would be thumb and little finger. The 4th finger of the 4, which are not the thumb. And so Raphael. And so this is just tremendous. For years now, I've been using this mantra of Raphael on my right, Gabriel, feeling him on my right, feeling him holding me, his power on my right, Gabriel on my left, being my back, my connection to heaven and earth, Uriel blasting the path forward for me with his light and his radiation, and Raphael in back of me holding my back. And by the way, the sound of Raphael, the back of the tongue is very active in the sound Raphael. It's all coded in the sounds and the letters, and when you connect with the codes, again, it's tremendous blessing. And let me say a word about Pan down below. Then we Jews, we ignore Pan. Pan said to leave now when he gave